A lot of times, a beta male has the woman. He has the girl that has the potential of being his girlfriend. It's him that messes it up. So today we're going to talk about 10 things that nice guy beta males do that look crazy to women. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Anthony Spade channel.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before I get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, press the like button at the end, press the subscribe button at the end, and press the notification bell if you haven't already. Okay, today we're going to be talking about 10 things that beta males do that look crazy to women whenever they're dating. First, constantly texting and calling her. All right, when you constantly do it, it starts to look very crazy, and that's what a lot of you beta male guys do. You call and text. We gotta realize most of you guys are the desperate ones that are in the DMs. You are the ones that when a woman walk past with tight pants on, you can't control yourself. You're the guys that women make sure that they walk past because they want that attention. So when she does give you a little bit of attention and she maybe give you her number, you may have been attractive at that moment. Where a lot of you guys mess up, you call and text too much. And that's where you just start looking extremely needy. And that's one of the things that a woman sees that causes you to look crazy. Next, a lot of you beta males mess up right here. You mess up on the first date. You talk about the future too early. A lot of you guys are already planning marriage. You're already planning your life. You're already sitting down telling her your whole life and how you want your life to go. That's where you're messing up at right there. You're talking about the future too early. You're already trying to plan a second date while you're on the first date just to solidify that you or her are going to be out again. She can see this game. Next, you tell her that you want to meet her family and friends too soon. That's another thing that you guys do. You want to ease your way into her life fast, but you can't do that. So you're already letting her know at the beginning of dating that you're looking at her as a long-term potential. Meanwhile, she's still trying to get you to prove yourself to her. You can only start talking long-term potential after she starts asking for a commitment. Next, you start making demands. That's another thing. A lot of you beta males, right? You overthink life. You take life a little bit too serious. So when you and her starts forming into a relationship, you have a tendency to start making demands because you're OTC about things. So now the little OTs, whatever that thing is, you're a little bit, you take things too serious. So you'll start demanding her to do certain things so you make sure everything is done perfectly. That's what a beta male does. You try to be too perfect. So you try to give demands in situations so the situation works out perfectly. Next, and this is what a lot of you beta males do, low key. You try to research and search to find personal information about that woman. You may find her first and last name, and then you'll go online and you'll try to go through the Facebook, you'll try to go through the Instagram, you'll try to go through all these things to try to find out who she is, what's her name, what's this and what's that. You want to know everything about her. This is why those sites started putting up notifications to let you know who's looking at your page and who's not. Some of you guys, she can see that you're going to all her stuff looking at her. And that's the creepy part when it comes to a woman, because you're digging for too much information instead of allowing the information to come to you. Next, you try to merge into her life too fast. This is another mistake. You start finding out her work schedule. Now you trying to fill your time in with the time that she has off. Like, oh, you're not going to be working. How about we go do this? Hey, you're going to be off on that day. How about we go do this? See, a lot of you guys don't wait to say to a woman, all right, when are you going to be free so we could do that? You done sat back and studied and analyzed her life so much that you know when she's off, when she's going to be at work, when she goes on break. So you try to fill in your slot to talk to her at those times. It's like, she on break, I'm going to call her. She not working today, I'm going to call her and do this. You try to fill your time with her with time that she has off, assuming that she's free to do it. Next, you start to blow up over little things. This goes back to the perfection thing, all right? You want everything to be perfect, but you're desperate at the same time. So when you want life to be perfect, which is typically what you beta male nice guys do, you're trying to live a perfect life every single day, all right? So when you're trying to coordinate that with your desperation, it's gonna cause you to have anger issues. So you're going to start to blow up over things because things are not working out perfectly. You assume just because you and her are getting off at the right track, y'all are having fun being around each other, y'all starting to kind of act like a relationship. Now y'all done had sex and y'all getting a little bit closer. When things don't go right, she don't call, she don't text back. Now you start blowing up on things because you played the nice guy role so good that you were acting that the moment that you got her, you turned into a desperate man who tried to be a control freak. So you start to blow up fast. When you start to get angry over things fast, a woman starts to lose interest. A woman likes a man that can handle hard situations like they're nothing, like they're easy to get over. They do not like an emotional man. Next, acting like everything is okay when it's not. All right? That's what a lot of you guys will do. You'll put yourself on a pattern with a woman. All right? And then something to happen, right? And then you'll start acting totally different. You'll stop calling. You'll stop giving her compliments. You'll stop doing all the beta male stuff. And then when she asks you what's wrong, you'll try to pretend like everything is okay. You try to play the role and do the same thing as a woman. That's the big turnoff to a woman. You want to know why it's a big turnoff to a woman? Because it reminds her of herself. When you men are out here and you start having women traits, women truly understand how crazy they are. Women know how crazy another woman is. That's why a woman's hater and her critic is her worst enemy. She knows exactly how vicious a woman is. So when you guys get out here and you start having female tendencies, she's looking at you as being crazy because she thinks that you're emotionally unbalanced, because she has a full understanding that majority of women are emotionally unbalanced. So you can't have female traits. Another thing, when it comes to you beta males and it comes to looking crazy, you can't go from being the guy that just puts her on cloud 9 to now being the alpha male. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think a lot of dating coaches causes guys to lose and turn it into a numbers game where all you guys just gotta jump from girl to girl, try to holler at each girl, trying to talk to each girl, till you finally find you a desperate one that's gonna give in. A lot of you guys want to go really, really, really nice, then you want to go really, really mean, angry that the nice guy didn't work. That looks crazy to a woman. And that's what you have to learn to control as a man. The greatest solution to women, for you guys, the only solution is for you to find yourself. Women are gonna be lost for a long time. That's what you really have to understand. Women do not mind being lost because they seek men for leadership. Every successful woman, if she doesn't have a man, she's just gonna surround herself with a whole bunch of women and they just gonna be doing a whole bunch of nothing. Women don't have no set goals on what to do. Their goal is to find drama to entertain themselves. And it's up to you as a man to know where you're going so she can leech on to you. It's a beta male. You got to stop looking crazy to these women. And the only reason why you're looking crazy to them is because you're desperate. Learn to chase your dream. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you got the message. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like this. Hit that subscribe button if you like this. And remember, my Patreon gets all the videos days in advance before they come to YouTube. Hasta la vista. All right, but they taxed the kid. YouTube, we're back at it again. Today we got a little bit of running around. I don't think I'm gonna be able to really get to a lot of housework. I know I want to go pick up the wood floors, but we're gonna take the dogs to the dog park. Just gonna show y'all what it turned out on the railings. Running around. Stay tuned. Made it out to the park. It's the place right here. We're about to go up in there, see if we can get us a lift kit. Stay tuned.
This ain't a rap song, it's Red Pill Rage. This ain't a rap song, it's Red Pill Rage. This ain't a rap song, it's Red Pill Rage. This ain't a rap song, it's Red Pill Rage. It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and